Hello, just wanted to provide a brief summary on high school virtual learning. Wanted to go over kind of some key points, and the first one definitely being flexibility. This is kind of the cornerstone of our program. We offer the ability for students to access their learning, whether they're traveling, involved in high-level athletics, maybe they have a busy work schedule. Uh, they can access their learning when it makes sense for them, from where it makes sense for them. And so location isn't an issue as long as there's an internet connection. Um, the flexibility leads to the ability to adjust the pace. Students can follow the Alberta curriculum at whatever pace makes sense for them. If they want to do one course at a time or multiple courses, if they want to start a course and finish it within a month and a half or 4 months later, it doesn't matter. It's what makes sense for the student, and we don't have to live by the quarter system or the semester system. As long as it's not a diploma course with a set diploma writing date, a student can start and finish a course whenever it makes sense for them. We've got multimedia embedded in our courses to make sure that they're interesting and provide quality information for the students to learn their concepts. We have a collaborative process in place where staff can help students make a plan that makes sense for them, whether it's at the course level or their entire grad plan. We want to seize every opportunity we can to integrate whatever a student's doing in their life into their education. And so if they're traveling the world and there's an opportunity for them to see something they otherwise wouldn't be able to, we want to find a way to have them get credit for that and connect it to their learning. Whatever it is, we want to make sure that we're able to make those connections and have students get credit for the things that they're already doing in their life. Communication and connection is really a big key to our program and something we're really proud of. We have lots of opportunities for students to get connected with their teachers, whether synchronously, on a Google Meet or a phone call, or asynchronously through email, or through the messaging in our LMS, our Schoology platform. We have lots of opportunities for students to stay connected with their teachers, to have communication, to get connected, to get feedback. It's really an important part of our program and something we're really proud of. So how does it work? A student wants to enroll in virtual learning. Once they've done the registration process through Parkland School Division and through the Connections for Learning school, then an intake is booked, usually with myself as the lead teacher for high school virtual learning. And we talk about the courses they've taken, their academic record, and try to make a plan that will get them to their graduation, and then select the courses that make sense for this year to help them along that path. Once those courses have been chosen, then we enroll the student into however many courses they're going to start taking, and teachers reach out and connect with them, and a plan is set up for ongoing communication, what makes sense, and kind of a schedule for assignment completion. And then once the students are in the course and they've started, students are connecting with their teacher either over Google Meet, over the phone, over email, sending messages through the program, whatever makes sense, and sometimes even in person. And so whatever we can do to support student learning, we want to do that. Embedded into our courses is our opportunities for formative feedback. So students get to do these assignments called self-checks and check for understandings, where they get feedback on how they're doing, but it doesn't affect their final grade. This is formative in nature and is meant to help them know they're on the right track and ready for what's coming next. And so a self-check is a short quiz or assignment that marks itself. Students get instant feedback and they're able to see what they did right and what they did wrong, and maybe they get an idea of what they might want to review before they move on. Check for understandings, we kind of handle the bigger concepts. We want to make sure that a student is on the right track before they move past certain marker. So there's an assignment, a student sends it into the teacher gets back to them with some feedback, lets them know, hey, you're on the right track, or maybe you need to go back and review this concept or that concept, do a little extra work. Make sure that they're really prepared for what's coming in the course, all before they're ever graded on anything. It's meant to just help them along the way. Then when it gets to the grading and the summative assessments, we've got lots of different ways that students can show their learning. We've got tests, but we've also got lots of options in there where students can do different things. They can create a video, make a presentation, write an essay, whatever it is. There are going to be options for students to have choices on how they show their learning. And then in the end, they have a grade that comes out the same way as they would in a traditional high school. They'd have a percentage grade, they'd get their credits, and they'd move along their path towards graduation. Like I said, the big thing is that we can offer personalized timelines, what makes sense for students, uh, how many courses they want to carry, when they want to finish and move on, the sequencing of their courses. We're not limited by how many classes we have and how many open spots are available. Students can take whatever courses they need to take when they need to take them, and we can help them on their way. And so that's a brief summary. If you have any questions at all, my contact information is on the Connections for Learning website. Please feel free to give me a call or send me an email, and I'll be glad to help. Have a wonderful day.